Um, did you know that hands are the most interesting things on planet Earth?
I did actually know this. They're complicated and they do things. They taste great.
They taste really good.
You can fit your whole hand in your mouth.
It's kind of nuts.
It is pretty cool.
I was watching as fascination with hands is like all the rage. That's what's popping off right now. Holy shit. Look at my
We're in
hands.
the hand phase.
Look at my hands though. What were you saying? I'm checking out these paws. And that has now come, there's now an exploit to be found where whatever's going, sometimes if fussing is happening and it's like medium level fussing, I could just be like, yo, look at your hand, just hold it up.
I remember
It's like,
that exact
whoa,
thing. And it's and
whoa.
I think my favorite part is that, like, at the age your girl is at, like, object permanence really bad.
Oh yeah,
Really bad object permanence. So, like, I'm getting mad again. I'm getting mad about my hand in my mouth. Oh, I popped it out.
Where'd it
Guess
go?
what? It's your hand.
It's back.
And they're like, oh,
it exists
shit,
again.
it's my hand. And
Yeah. No, I remember that the test for object permanence is if you leave and walk away, are they looking in the direction that you walked away in when you return, you know? And like if you exit to the right, are they looking at that place to expect you to return from there?
Yeah.
You know. But no, right now it's just hands. Hands are fucking in. Stonks and hands are high. We're popping off, staring at him, looking at him,
also
doing fists.
You can also test object permanence with your toddler with 3-card Monty.
Oh.
And if they fail 3-card Monty, you just take their crackers. And they're like, you lose.
Do you even have to do the Monty, or can you just, or is it simple enough to just put the cards down and flip them and then?
Well, ideally,
you know.
they could get really good at it.
Yeah, get the
eventually.
Cups. Yeah, no, it is all the rage, and you know, and even some steps towards like getting the clap going, you know, like
those early claps are really funny.
Well, so it's crazy because like I just decided to start doing like because like she popped off when I started clapping. She's like, whoa, what is that? You know,
You're making a weird noise. It's crazy.
You got the wide-eyed like and kicks, like stimulation.
Yeah, the little useless kicks. I love the useless kicks.
And so it's like, okay, how do we turn this into something? So it's like, okay, I can clap, but you can clap too. And
yeah, you can clap.
And you see like her hands are like moving around and she's doing stuff or whatever. And
aimless flailing, really.
And I was trying to I was putting her hands together and she kept like putting fists bumping. So I was like, okay, clap, clap, clap. Yeah. 2 fists together. No. Yeah. No, right? And doing that and having the sound come out only on the times where I was like, yeah, when I would grab her hands to go like to move it together, she started opening them. You know? So it was like, oh, you can actually sort of get the gist of like, you have no coordination, but you understand that step 1 is you have to not be making a fist for this to work out. You know? That's
so
cool.
I didn't have the fist problem. For me, it was just like just the core concept. So what I ended up doing forever was just like grabbing the little man's arms. So I'm gonna clap your hands for you.
Yeah.
Well, on the beat.
Yeah.
And eventually you will just latch onto this. Good, excellent. You did it.
Yeah. And similarly for like when grabbing the like the little shaker, you know, like almost like shaking it like a maraca. And yeah, I'm just like shaking it on the rhythm or shaking it 1 2 1 2 and so on. And then like, okay, now your turn. I let go of her arms and she kind of just goes like and like, does a big like charge like, and it goes flying. And it's like, okay, but you got the idea. You don't have the control or the precision or the ability to keep it in your palm, but the idea of flailing your arm to get that kind of sound going is like, it's the seed of the beginning of what you're supposed to do there, and that's awesome. Mm-hmm. So we'll get there. We'll coordinate this junky.
Every day's just
interface.
A tiny little miracle.
The interface is tricky, You're piloting a body that you don't know how to use yet. Nothing makes any sense.
So I have to say, like, one of the things that really helps, like, my own self-esteem, like, genuinely my own perception of myself as an adult human man, is like watching somebody learn something that you've taken for granted for like your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Your whole life, you're like, oh man, whatever. And then just like, like for example, this morning, I was doing the dishes mm-hmm. and I loaded up the dishwasher and I'm like, okay, buddy, I give him the tab, and the Tide Pod, and I go put it in the thing, and I'll close the flap, and he has trouble closing the flap because his like little hands aren't strong enough to like make it latch, right? And mm-hmm. I'm like, I can close that no problem, because I'm an adult.
Yeah. Oh, I mean the ultimate, in skills that you take for granted is when you lie down and you go to sleep. Yeah, that. Yeah. Actually,
that's a crazy skill.
Just going to sleep is a wild skill. Turns out you have to learn how to fall asleep, and not knowing how that's your default state. There's getting tired and going, I'm going to go to sleep now is a learned and acquired skill.
When are you going to learn it?
Yeah. I've brute forced my way to the next stage of that,
Yeah, Woolie, you know what? You know when I learned it? When my kid was about 6 months old.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at I remember that period in which I was looking at the clock at 7:30 p.m. going, I could,
mm-hmm.
90 minutes. Mm-hmm. I could go to bed. I could go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
I could do it.
No, you see, I looked at my my layout, and I saw that I have battery saver mode, so it doesn't apply. It doesn't apply to me, But until she learns that she's got that too, which she might discover sometime, I don't know, around college, when you get fucking insane overnight assignments to work on.
No one ever gets insane overnight assignments to work on in college, Woolie. We just left them till the last night.
No, that's not how illustration and design worked.
Oh, really?
Yes. Let me remind you that it was not legal to offer more than 9 courses per semester, and they still gave us 14 by dividing the classes in 2, and you'd have a Tuesday and a Thursday class listed under one name, but it was actually 2 teachers with 2 sets of homework that were grading you for 50% of your grade.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you learn how to do, like, you draw fast then?
You draw everything, and not necessarily fast. It depends. But the point was, here's a fucking 3D class. Okay, now here is a line drawing illustration class. Okay, now here is a painting class. Now here is a spray paint and commercial design, graphic design, fucking typography, etc., etc., etc. And it was just like too much. And you had assignments that were overnight fucking 20-hour pointillism fucking challenges. So that broke my sleep schedule. College broke my sleep schedule, and it never recovered.
I really didn't know that.
Yeah. That I kind of slept like a normal person until I got to like. I mean, look, gamer hours are gamer hours, but for the most, but the ridiculous full-on nocturnal systems were activated because of college, and anyone who like got into the program and then graduated from it kind of needed to sacrifice.
You know what that reminds me of? Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen this dank meme, but it's just a photo of the guy on their first day of engineering school, and photo of the guy leaving engineering school. And it
Yeah.
always looks like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed young dude. And then they look like a 40-year-old man who has never bathed.
Yes, no. First day entering the Oval Office, last day, etc. You know, or just Nagoshi monkey ball versus.
It's crazy.
The absolute before and after is wild. Anyway, learning to just actually let yourself fall asleep, believe it or not, is a skill. And I guess when you think about it, like when it's weird too, because for me, right before I fall asleep is when my brain is like super active and I get like ideas and stuff and I want to write notes and write things down. But like trying to like it when it looks like she's like I'm falling asleep, and then she's going, no, I want to stay awake.
Yeah.
Like that is the default versus like giving in, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Giving in is actually.
Oh, you might actually have a FOMO baby as well.
I think she wants to know what's going on.
Oh man. That baby's awesome, but they're just like, go to sleep. No.
Nah. How about nah though?
Yeah, that's rough.
So we're seeing, we're experimenting, and we're pushing it a little bit here and there, and then whatever our sanity can maintain, you know.
So I'm at the explicit phase right this second of my little guy will walk up to me at 8:30 and says, Dad, I want to go to bed right now. And I go, oh, okay. Let's get your PJs on and we'll brush your teeth. All right, you want to go upstairs? Yeah, I want to go upstairs. I want to go to bed right now. Okay, we're up. We're in bed, 8:45. And what that means is that actually what he wants to do is sing Christmas songs to me for 2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah. So we're actually, that's the thing is like we are looking at these moments where it's like, what do you need right now? What do you need? We can't, how do we, we're getting into fucking Star Trek dual music. We're getting into that with the baby. Like, what? Absolutely. How do we solve this? And like, we don't know. And the thought is, oh, I wish you could just tell us what you want. And then we immediately think, no, wait, every story you have told has been.
It won't matter. It won't matter.
The words you say mean nothing.
It does. We are in a phase right now where my guy will look at me and go, I don't want to go outside. And we're inside. And I go, okay, buddy, we don't have to go outside. And then he will stamp a foot and go, I do! I do want to go outside! And I'm like, what? What?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay. Yeah, follow. There's no. You can't follow through.
But you said to me. You said.
Fucking words. Fucking words, man. What do they mean? Yeah, I'm praying for words to know what you want, but then I have the mistake of believing them.
So now this morning he said, Dada, I don't want peanut toast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So I went and made some peanut butter toast.
Yeah, you did.
And he was like, no. However, a couple days ago, he said, I was like, do you want peanut toast? He went, no, I don't want peanut toast. And then I made it. And then I put it on a plate. And he went, I don't want it. I don't want peanut toast, Dad, no. And I'm like, I'm just guessing. You might as well be saying nothing. You might. You're just. I don't.
Are you just? Are you? It's like. Is it? Are we just pushing boundaries to find out what happens? Are we just trying to figure out?
Right now we are.
Okay.
Right now we're in a boundary pushing stage.
Yeah, we're just trying to learn where the walls are. Yeah. Okay. I can frame it in that context and make it make sense, I think. Anyway,
those boundaries can be as simple as don't jump on the couch. Or, whatever. Don't throw the ball inside.
And then,
but I want to. Is the actual is the actual like the phrase that comes out.
I have I've prided myself on being like the one who can interpret her noises and like levels of them and kind of like translate that into language a little bit and go like, okay, I think that noise means this because last time she did that, this is what solved it, you know? And I'm able to pick up on those things. And now we're getting new noises that I'm just completely what the fuck does like what is that?
Yeah.
What is ring gurgling? what does grudge gurgling mean? You know.
So as soon as you lock in what all of those mean, they'll be replaced, have new ones, or be replaced with the same noise but with the word lie next to it in the dialogue tree.
Yes, for sure. I believe that. There's just, you know, I mean, there's a couple that are just like, I want to hear the sound of my voice. Bah!
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Anything else? How we doing?
Has your girl figured out yelling on purpose?
I believe so. I mean,
okay,
filling the silence. Yeah. But
like a bark, like ah.
There's been a couple of those for sure.
Okay, because they'll probably get way into that at some point. You're like, is something wrong? You're like, no.
Yeah, no. She's dropping a couple of random like bah. And it's just like, yeah, no, we're here. Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
just
no.
Still around.
You are alive. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes you interrupt those sounds by just going, yo, hand though, and go. Ooh.